Alright, let's go back. Yeah, if any of you guys want any of these, want to run these yourselves, you can actually just put in owner's pierce, or owner's peace injury. And you can actually compete with me for a high score on any of these things. So far, I'm number 1, but that's because almost nobody ever does these challenges. He's using his horns as knives. Yeah, I can see that. We just did this one. Let's do a new one. Okay, cheap spells, moth magic, and permadeath. Alright. Let's get going. Did you lose the daily on the first boss like everyone else? I lost it on the second or the third boss, but it was up there. I got wrecked. Has Bullshit Mountain been achieved in this game repeatedly? Okay, so there's permadeath, which sucks. Well, no. I guess it doesn't suck. We'll be getting rid of a lot of these things. Let's see. Let's grab Cursed Vines. Spikes 10. Going for a spike build might honestly be my best means of survival here. We'll see. A lot of spells. I don't think 6 armor would save them. But I don't want the unit banner, because that's not going to do me any good. Okay, so let's clear our hand. A lot of these guys just aren't going to live, and that's fine. Does mean we're going to need to seek some kind of damage-dealing situation ASAP, otherwise we're in trouble. Right, I do have 2 pyre chompers. Screw it. Cleaner my deck is, the better. But yeah, this will leave us with next to no cards. But all of these being free is really interesting. I'm curious how I'm going to be able to make that sing. What's the floating hood thing? It makes it so I get, I draw extra cards. Whoops. There we go, problem solved. I need him to kill all of these guys. Kill him dead! The remaining ones will die later. Let's see. So I gotta remember. Okay, he's almost gonna take out my channel, but that's fine. I gotta remember, don't use a spell on him, otherwise he's going to hit my pyre, and that would be bad. Let's grab Steel Enhancer. And let's grab Inflame. I get the feeling this is going to be a very similar run to the previous run. Which isn't the end of the world. Okay, let's skip getting any new units or doing anything with units, because that's pointless. Reduce Inflame's cost. Go for Permafrost. I'm not really feeling any of these. Let's see. I was really hoping I could actually improve one of these things and make it so they did more damage, but it's just cheap. Well, I guess I'm just gonna spend my money removing a couple of these things, because yeah, barring anything else, I'm effectively gonna have to use those 2 stat boosts to get places. Okay, reduced. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that. The weird word thing copies the run, doesn't pair it with your run. Your run needs to be deep linked. Oh, interesting. I think... Interesting. I guess I could see that. I will keep that in mind next time. There's totally a way. Wait, can you just grab a deep link for anything else instead? I have an idea. Because I could potentially... You can fake a deep link. Because all you have to do is get the regular deep link and then just put in Young Citizens Bound, and that is the same as the deep link. So are we playing the plants now? Yeah. No, it works, but you need to remember big letters. Oh, you gotta cap it. Because I'm assuming Young Citizens Bound is just a, that's just a seed, nothing more. I shouldn't have done that. I gotta remember, we've got moth magic. Right? Can't do that. So we gotta get rid of all of my torches. Just so I stop screwing myself over with that. No, I should keep one. I gotta remember. Ooh, summon bonus. Don't wildwood sap. I could do sharpen. Just stack spikes repeatedly. It's not the worst idea. Let's grab reinforce. If I can remove doubling on that one. That could work properly. Okay. This is good. Let's go Hersel's Horde. Hersel's Horde has Imsicle. It's everything I wanted. Wait for a second. Let's check the concealed caverns. I should not have spent as much money as I did. I guess I'm gonna go with the light shard. So double stack would have been lovely, but I'm too short. I was really hoping that would be the event that gave me money. I'll make it work. I mean, luckily we have the Imsicle, which solves so many problems. I just wish I had Acid Rain, maybe. Okay, hit him with that. Pop the Invigorating Solution. Pop in Flame. Torch that guy. We have a Reinforce, but we want to wait. But yeah, I could see a crazy Battering Ram run being very valid and very functional. Put him there. He needs to go at this point. I kind of want to hold on to the Wildwood Custodian. Maybe. Okay. How do we want to do this? If I torch him, he goes up. But they don't die. Crap. I was thinking in terms of getting rid of my dude. I messed up. That's fine. We're okay. Just slightly grumpy, because I could have done that better. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. We need the extra draw, but we don't need it that much. And that's 60 armor. Okay, good to go. do want to hit these guys somehow. Well, there we go. That gets rid of one of them. Honestly, at this point, I could actually just move these guys up at any-ish time. Get rid of him. Restore. Is anybody even hurt? No. Yeah, getting rid of the restoration might not be a terrible idea, given everything. So what is the Impsicle? It gets me a free imp every round. So I can just toss a molten imp whenever I want. Or maybe not a molten imp, but any variety of imp. Move him up. He'll hit himself on my shields. Okay. So we got some basic stat generation. We've got some basic buff generation. It's not as immediately strong as the last run, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It does suck a little bit from my perspective, in terms of, like, I really do prefer to, I do really prefer to do different solutions every single time, but it doesn't always work out that way. So the question is, do I want extra energy? No, everything is cheap as shit. So let's go for extra capacity. And go quick. I'd skip all of these. I'd rather have the money. But yeah, Impsicle gives you a random imp per turn, which ends up actually being incredibly strong as far as builds and runs go. Dupe something or get something useless. Let's go this way. Let's dupe. What do we dupe, though? I'm liking Inflame, probably more than anything else. Would have been nice if I could have gotten double stack, but I didn't. Okay, so let's get rid of both of these restores. At least the torches I can use. But we want to be stacking armor as much as possible every single round. That'll be fine. Do miss Acid Rain. Acid Rain was lovely. Oh. Quick note. These are the guys that praise the sun. Well. I'll make it work. Somehow. Okay, there we go. Does mean my core is going to take damage. Probably shouldn't have done that. Alright, you guys can't see the modifiers there. That sucks. I'm sorry. Well, let's move him up. He'll get messed up. Get a water helper. Get that. Move him up. Move him up. Okay, we're healed. We've got some stuff. He's dead, we get the money. Alright, and then we just have to deal with the Praise the Sun jerks. Oh. So I could potentially force move upwards. Okay, never mind. Don't think I really want to do that. Let's just double my armor early. So I don't do enough damage here. I'll be okay. I think my spikes are high enough that we can just give these guys. No, we're almost there. Let's see, do I want the Pyre Chomper? Nah. I'll just sack it down there. I need some rage. Actually, I guess what I could do... We're doing shockingly fine? I'm gonna start prepping my imps in the back to just do a bunch of damage here. Okay, armored up. Probably want to apply the rest. I was just thinking, if I can get the some of the imps to do more damage in the back, we'd be in a good spot. The one thing is, if I can get... Oh, what am I thinking? You're not that helpful. Oh. Yeah, I'll take this one. Thank you. If I can get the thing so rage doesn't go away, then we can pretty much do a repeat of Super Imp deck earlier. Okay. Unfortunately, I think it's too late. We don't have anything that'll let me move. Because I'd like to get the fledgling imp up in here. But no dice. That's fine. He's barely going to do any damage to me anyway. Did Shell get you food? Yeah, Shell got my food. It is. Ooh, it's some nice Japanese curry. Alright. Cycle of Life? I like Cycle of Life. That's another good buff. And I go for the Impish Scholar, but it's not really that helpful. Impressive Imp, on the other hand. That I could go for. Does permadeath count towards champs? Nope. Champs are the only one. Right. I was going to say this. For people that don't know the current modifiers, it's Cheap Trick, which makes spells cheaper, Moth Magic, which ascends anything that gets hit by damage, spells, and permadeath, so I don't get to keep my units. Okay, now I gotta consider. Do we go for a trinket? Do we go for a purge? I could get rid of the last restore and one of the torches. And hope we get something good on the magic side of things. Or do I go for Merchant of Trinkets and hope for the best? What do we have down below? Not a lot of trinkets for sale. A lot of magic shops. Okay, trinkets it is. So, hope something good. Okay, and I will purge the restore. At least the torches I can use to move units around. Not quite as good as I was hoping for, but it's something. I'm gonna have to eat. Where are we on this run? I think we still have a little ways to go. Tragedy. Because chances are what I want to do is spikes. I guess in retrospect, I should have maybe gone for the draw bonus. We draw pretty much our whole hand every round anyway. Yeah, I think that's fine. That could hurt, but I think it's fine. Oh, right, we've got bonus armor anyway, so I don't think it matters. Do we want the stings? No. Sting is unfortunately one of those, like, just kind of bad cards. Where I can understand why you would want Sting in certain builds. The problem is when the boss has 1000 HP, a 5 to 25 damage Sting seems kind of pointless. Okay, there we go. And it has hella good support. The other reason why I'm kind of ambivalent / even negative on stings is... Okay, so we're just gonna give them already. Hell yeah. Let's see. I guess I'll just move this character up so there's slightly less move them up. The other issue I run into with the stings very specifically. Move him up. Okay. Not quite enough damage. Okay, now he's dead. They sit in your hand, your deck. They bloat your deck really badly. And that can be, honestly, a huge issue from my perspective. Okay. Let's just move them up. Okay, these two die. Everything is going according to plan. Gaining 1 sting per turn. If they were like kunai or something where they just go away, it wouldn't be so bad. But the problem is, you effectively gain 1 new sting every round, but you don't actually gain the capacity to deal with that in any kind of substantive manner. So you just have more and more stings until the point where you're stuck. You're stung. Okay, so let's drop the water helper there. Get rid of that guy. Plop down the Transcendent. Gets me some nice bonuses. Reinforce for a hell of a lot of armor. There we go. Hey! I didn't notice, but you're on the same run as me. Okay. Do we torch something? Nah. Let's save our energy. Let us just become the beef man. Actually, if I get rid of the Transcendent, I could drop the Molting in. And it has just about the same damage value. Maybe? No, it would have been a bit better to keep the Transcendent a little bit. But yeah, it's effectively shivs without the exhaust. And I think that's the change that needs to happen. Is all you would need... Do I want to get a second cycle of life? I already have one. So, nah, let's skip. Do I want to engraft? It's free, gets me energy. And there's battering ram. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna have to eat this curry mid-run, aren't I? I was kind of hoping I could finish it before I started chowing. But I don't get the choice. It smells too good. Shell says she can't smell or taste anything. That's a problem. Uh-oh. Ooh! Extra stack of spikes when it's applied. Okay, and let's dupe something. Let's honestly dupe Reinforced, I think. Battering Ram would be interesting, so I could just double ram things. But let's go for the Reinforced so I just have hella armor. Alright, let's see. So I've got... We just picked up 2 really good relics, I think. Or did I already have those? I don't remember. I'm already lost. Wait, multiplayer? Yes. This game has kind of multiplayer. Empires with armor. That's good. Spell Shield 5, but that hardly hits me in the slightest. Okay. Let's get that down. We've got both Reinforces. Let's start with the Invigorating Solution. Sharpen, Wildwood Tome, go with that. That's a little bit. It's not great. And we want to wait. 3 damage. That's a weak start. Anyway, the way multiplayer works is I believe the developers actually want to have a more substantive multiplayer at some point. Okay, there we go. Oh, I guess I could have just gone for the battering ram instead. But I don't entirely know what their plans are going to be in that regard. Let's just move him up. But currently what it is everybody puts in the same seed, and it just gives you a leaderboard. Which I think is actually a really good workaround to having, like, you know, you don't really need co-op. Not for a game like this. I'm actually just going to put down the Pirate Chomper so it dies. Let's see. Now we have... I guess I'm going to pop one of the Reinforces, drop him, hopes we get another... we do, right, we get the double summon bonus. Cycle of life. Do we keep stacking armor like crazy? Or do I wait for a little while? I could. Let's actually get rid of him, so both of these guys die. Yeah, I don't know if I want to keep duping the armor. I could. Yeah, get it out of the draw pool. Let's do so. Because this way I can potentially battering ram the boss as soon as she comes back around. If we're lucky. Yeah, 1 battering ram is lethal if I pop it now. This is a very good point. And a very strong bonus. Let's see. Get rid of her. We don't have enough. Do I want to do the Transcendent? It's a little premature. But it gets me some goodies and a lot of energy. I'll take it. Engraft, inflame, inflame. I guess I'll make that guy quick, he's probably gonna get wrecked by something. Oh, shit. I forgot they have armor. Well, it's fine. We took a bit of damage. I was just gonna move it out of the way to kill it. I was not paying attention. Not used to them having armor. Let's see. Pop him down. Blast that. Kill him. He should kill himself. Question is... we'd be pushing it if I did the cycle of life, unfortunately. So... I think I'm just gonna wait. Let's see. So build his spikes with Incident Imp. I mean, it's a little bit more complicated than spikes with Incident Imp. But only marginally more complicated than that. It's, real mild. Shoot. I have no easy way of... well, that should still kill him? Yeah. I wish Battering Ram had spillover damage. It'd be so busted if it did. But it would make my day. Alright, pop the Pyre Chomper. Inflame, Circle of Life, and we'll just kill that one. Maintain as much armor as we can possibly get. I was hoping she'd come back. She never did. Alright, Fledgling Imp. Pop an Impressive. I'll just hit that guy. And we're good. So yeah, I think we want to just keep stacking capacity when we get the chance. Normally I'm a little lost on what I want to pick, and I usually just go for energy, but I think this is the one situation where I don't want to. I was going to try and move that up, but of course it's immobile. I wanted to save it so I could beat it to death. Not exactly magnanimous. But that's okay. Alright. How do you like spikes? Oh, right. I've got the double stack on spikes. That's actually really good. Alright. Let's keep going capacity. And we've already got quick. I guess I could do Spike of the Hellhorned just because. Okay. So we want to go to the right. I guess we do need the Pyre health after all. Now that I'm thinking about it. Split Anvil would certainly be funny, but I don't think it really works with this build. Give something permanent frost. Hell yeah, Battering Ram. Let's see, do I want anything else? I could make Battering Ram do 4 extra damage. Yeah, that doesn't really help. Unless it's armor plus 4 damage, but even then that's such a small amount that I don't think it's actually worth it. Okay. Yeah, I was hoping I could make it so one of my my armor doublers didn't have consume on it, but I don't really have a choice. It's 4 guaranteed damage, I'm pretty sure. Which is like doesn't really help. It really doesn't help. Okay, so these guys are going to be a bit punchy. Okay, pop the Invigorating Solution, because we do need solutions here. These guys are going to be hurty, and I don't like it. Let's clear out everything that costs. Okay, that's considerably less hurty now. Probably want to just do Cycle of Life. And then wait. I'd like to do more than this, but I don't really have a choice. Yeah, the problem is these guys are all going to kill themselves on me, and that's going to freaking hurt. Okay, pop the Molting Imp. That saves me from some damage. That gets me quick. Inflame. Sharpen again. Inflame again. We've got Engraft. That's a little bit of healing. Cycle of Life again. I'm not going to be getting a whole lot of armor here, which is, I think, a tragedy. But once the Suiciders are gone, we should be okay. There we go. Pyre Chomper. Put him down there. Okay, so for starters, no. Okay, don't accidentally cast that, because that would be embarrassing. I guess I'll just extinguish him. Gosh, this is like the most wasteful thing I could possibly do. Whoops. Shoot. I didn't realize that counted as a damage dealing spell. I guess I know now. Alright, let's just beast up a bit. Owie. I just didn't... click in my head, I guess. Alright, whatever. Let's use Battering Ram now. And... not as much armor as I'd like. So let's split them up a little bit. He'll kill it. Or he'll die. He doesn't kill himself. Okay. We're fine. Put that down. We get Impressive Imp. Burn that. Get these guys. Not much else I can immediately do. I don't kill him. Damn it. I don't do enough damage. Okay, we get another Pyre Chomper. Some Engraft. Get everything. Reinforce. There's the Battering Ram. That does some proper damage. And I can kill that guy. Okay, we're good. And we can kill the boss before it becomes a problem. I just didn't scale my damage up enough. And since I don't have a multi-hit, I'm kind of in this weird position of just like... I'm okay. It's Battering Ram that's my main source of damage. You wanna... Let's speed this up a little bit. He'll kill himself. And then we just delete boss. Goodbye, boss. Could have done more, but that's okay. Ooh, and we get the extra damage on kill. That's kind of good. I go for the Shard Channeler, but we're not really reliant on spikes here. Infinite Box, though. That's always good. Let's see. Shame we don't have the spell on Descend units, so we can have our champ defeat folk on floor 1. I mean, it would be good. I'm just not big on descending for whatever reason. I subscribe to pure verticalism, nothing else. But no, I actually don't want it to delete things on the first floor generally. Heartless would be silly. I mean, I guess I'll get blood for blood. We have 1,000 gold. I do have 1,000 gold. I haven't found anything to spend any of it on. Wait, how did I get so much money? Have I just not been paying attention? Guess so. What do I hold on to? Spike of the Hellhorned? Do I purge anything? I guess I'll purge a torch. Which is stupid expensive. But I have nothing better to spend it on. Alright. And because it's dumb, we're going to give +4 bonus damage to Battering Ram and Impressive. do I want to get... I don't really want to get rid of Torch. Ooh. I wonder if Impressive doesn't count. Now there's nothing else I want to get rid of. Dang. Let's see. +4 healing on Engraft would have been ironically good, unironically good, though. I don't know if it would have helped in the slightest, though. Like, it would have been +4 healing, but I'm never injured. And if I am injured, it's like pittance, because I have so much armor. So, like, it would be unironically good on very specific builds that I am currently not rolling. Okay, Sharpen, Engraft, give me some extra energy. Invigorating Solution. Let's see, Inflame, Inflame. It's not great. That's going to do 90 damage. I could be absolutely wasteful. We might as well hit him with a battering ram. If I can actually ascend the boss and hit it. Ooh, I might be able to. Okay. So let's just get rid of those. We don't really need the bonus damage. Let's see. Gonna move him up. Impressive the boss because I'm a jerk. Infinite Box does not get me the most useful things. Oh. I didn't even notice. Let's see. Grab that. Boost. I forgot he was still here. Well, do I just pop Rage of the Hellhorned early? I don't have a whole lot of energy. I'm not terribly passionate about waiting. So let's get it out of here. Damn it. Get out of here. I have other things that I need to do. People that I need to hit. You're in my way. Let's see. Honestly, I'm going to pop the Transcendent. It's a little premature. Is there any possible way that I can get this guy out of the way? No, because we've already done Sigil Steel. That sucks. Because they're going to one-shot the boss if he wasn't in the way. Okay. Quick question. Alright, perfect. Let's see. How much HP does he have? Yeah. It's enough. I forgot you can ascend the boss. That was easy. And that's why I don't put my guy on the bottom floor. Well, that's a heck of a lot of bonus points to make up for the couple of hits my pyre took. But I'm sure somebody might beat me. Now that we actually have a number of people on the way. Yeah, that was fun. I think I'm just gonna keep rolling the dice in custom challenges, because that's kind of great, actually. And it's good practice for the daily.